Once you've identified a bunch of keywords that you think are valuable to rank for, that will add meaningful traffic to your website, it's useful to export them either in a spreadsheet or in a Google Sheet where you can work with that content a little bit. I have a sample here of some keywords that I think will be valuable for one of my websites. Right now, they're sorted by search volume, which is great, and it's tempting not to, go after the meatiest keyword with the highest search volume. But the keyword difficulty scores are a little bit tricky there. So what makes the most sense is to actually start with the easiest keyword difficulty and sort of work your way up. That's useful because it gives you practice, but it is also useful because you're the most likely to rank for that content. So as you start publishing that content, you'll see a little bit of success, and it helps motivate you to continue with creating SEO-driven content. The other columns that I have here, search volume, keyword difficulty, is CPC. This is the average bid that people are paying in Google to show up on page one. I also have PPC, which just shows the amount of competition on a scale of 0 to 100 that people that are competing for that keyword. Another element of this that you want to keep in mind is looking at the search engine results page. What different enhancements or features are showing up there? So, if you have lots of ads showing up, if you have the people also ask box or the local map pack, if you have all those different enhancements showing up, it's going to bump your listing down below the fold and even potentially off the first page of Google. So some of those keywords that have a lot of those different search features showing up might not be as useful in terms of ranking and traffic than others. So those are all things to keep in mind as you're sort of prioritizing which keywords you want to go after. For now, let's just apply a filter across the board here. And then we're just going to sort by keyword difficulty. And I did it backwards. There we go. So we're going to start off with some of these lower search volume, lower keyword difficulty search terms that we think we can rank for pretty quickly. So one of the early ones I see is education marketing, right? Because that has a high search volume and also a relatively low keyword difficulty score. So I would recommend making a list larger than what you're actually planning. So if you publish one blog post or you're planning on doing, a handful of pieces of content each month, you maybe don't need hundreds of keywords. You just need maybe 12 keywords or something like that. So get more keywords than what you actually need, and then sort of compare and find ones that stick out. So this is one that sticks out. So let's say maybe that's one that we want to go after, education marketing. So we're going to insert a column to the right, and we're going to check that off. Go through all of your keywords here, finding the ones that you feel like you can really target, that makes sense for your website and that will drive meaningful traffic. I'll identify mine, and then the next step is setting up a process within Airtable, what I call the keyword map. And we'll use that keyword map to sort of project management. It's just swim lanes basically that show each step in creating, publishing, and distributing our content so that it ranks well.